Hello, my fellow bathing badasses. Welcome to my perfectly healthy expression of bath time enthusiasm. My name is Lainey, and today I'm bringing you a little Halloween haul from Lush, and I am also bringing you a little preview of the Christmas goodies from the Lush UK website. This order came in a couple of days ago. I haven't gotten around to filming it because I had some other things to film, and let me tell you, it's been very difficult for me to keep my grubby little hands off of this stuff and save it for this video. So I needed to go ahead and get this done like post haste. So I'm gonna save the Christmas goodies for the end. I'm going to start with the Halloween goodies since Halloween season is officially in full swing. So I'll go ahead and set the bag in my lap. I do have some notes that I took because I wanted to read you the scent descriptions from the website, and I just can't memorize all of this. I try, but I'm just not that good. And I'll go ahead and get into item number one without trying not to drop it. That would be just like me to drop a bath bomb and break it all over the place. You know what? Speaking of embarrassing things that I do on YouTube, let me go ahead and address the embarrassing mistake that I made in my last video. I did the ColourPop Designer Disney collection, and I was dressed up as Meg from Hercules. I mean, like low-key cosplay, but still kind of dressed as Meg. And I pronounced her full name Megara. It's Megara. What the fuck was I thinking? I don't know. I've seen that movie many times, but I think she only says her proper name one time, and a lot of people pronounce it Megara, and so for some reason that just got into my brain. And then I watched Hercules again because I was in a Hercules mood, and I'm like, oh my god, I put the emphasis on the wrong syllable on YouTube. I'm an idiot. At any rate, the first product that I want to talk about is Lord of Misrule. If you don't know this guy, what are you doing with your life? I mean, seriously, this thing is the best thing that Lush has ever made, and I'm already saying, no, that's not true. It's not the best thing that Lush has ever made, but it's one of my favorites. It smells, let me go ahead and read you the scent description, a spicy herbal blend of patchouli and black pepper oil. That is not what this smells like to me at all, because honestly, that scent description sounds pretty putrid. To me, this smells like the Texas Hill Country. That probably means fuck all to you, but I definitely get spice, but it doesn't smell like patchouli and pepper. It smells sweet and very pleasant, kind of witchy and a little spooky, but very pleasant. So of course I had to pick up one of these. I should have picked up about 10, but I showed some restraint and only got one. Now the second item is not an official Halloween release, but I wanted to talk about it because it's very Halloween-y. That is their Secret Arts Jelly Bath Bomb. I love this thing. It is a mess and a half, but oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells so good. Let me read you the description. Warming cinnamon, orange, and almond. That seems about right. I mean, yeah. That I would say that that's accurate. This thing smells amazing. It actually makes my skin feel softer. A lot of their bath bombs, I don't really notice a big difference in the way my skin feels, but this one I do notice the difference. I love slathering the jelly all over my body. It's disgusting, but it's delightful at the same time. So while I'm on the subject of slathering black goo all over my naked body, let me tell you about a product that I did not get, that I was 99% sure that I was going to get. Boo Shower Slime. The reason I didn't get that was because when I saw it on the website, I got overly excited. I'm like, black goo, naked body, yes, I'm in. But then when I got to the store, it smelled like Snow Fairy. Of course, I didn't bother to read the description on the website. I just glazed over and went, yes, I want this. And I'm not a Snow Fairy hater, but I like Snow Fairy at Christmas time, and that's about it. I'm not ready for Snow Fairy. It's only the middle of October. I don't want Snow Fairy wafting through the air in my bathroom until maybe late November, early December. I was really hoping that the Boo Shower Slime would smell like Bewitched, their little kitty cat bubble bar. And look how cute this one that I picked out is. Look at its wonky eye. I almost don't even want to crumble it up because it's so freaking cute. Oh, and by the way, this one smells like blackberries. It's berry scented. It smells, I think it smells exactly like the blackberry bath bomb. One more Halloween item and then we'll move on to Christmas. I think this is going to be a quick video. So the last one that I'm going to talk about is Mercury retrograde. Now, I was super intrigued by this one because I remember learning about Mercury retrograde when I was living in California, and you know, everybody's very spiritual and very new age out there. I grew up in Texas, so that was not something that was common in my little suburb of Houston, but I was feeling really off one day, and somebody said to me, well, Mercury is in retrograde, and I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? But then I kind of got into it because I fit in much better in California than I do in Texas. And so let me go ahead and read the description of this one. Make Milky Way magic with this celestial soak made with warming ginger for a bath time ritual that is totally out of this world. Yeah, I'm hoping that it will be that. To me, this thing smells like tea, which is great. I love tea. I might as well be British considering how much I love tea. The description says lemon, gardenia, and cinnamon, which sounds really weird. I'm not a big fan of floral scents, but citrus and spice scents, yes. So I'm anxious to see what this actually smells like when I get it in the bath, because a lot of them do smell different when you put them in the water compared to just sniffing them dry. So that's Mercury retrograde. I will film this because it's supposed to be so pretty. I'm going to film this. I'm going to put it on Instagram, so be sure to be following me on Instagram. And as promised, I will follow you back. And before I move on to Christmas, let me talk about one more Halloween product that I did not get, and that is the Sparkly Pumpkin Bubble Bar, also known to me as the Butt Pucker Bubble Bar. I mean, you can't unsee that, right? See, when you look at it from the side, it looks like a beautiful sparkly pumpkin, but when you look at it from the top, it looks like a butthole. And sometimes when you get the little stem in it, it looks like a turtle-heading butthole. So, I mean, you know what? I don't get grossed out by that kind of thing. I mean, I do, but I don't. I think it's funny. And so the first time I got one, I put pictures all over the internet of me holding it going, ha ha ha, look, I have a butt pucker bubble bar. And I thought that was really funny. But honestly, it's really messy, which is fine with me. Like, I love the secret arts and that thing is messy as fuck. But if I don't like the scent, I'm not so forgiving of the mess, and this has, to me, it has no scent whatsoever. And I've got a pretty keen sense of smell. I mean, it's almost bionic. And I really don't think this has much of a scent at all. It's messy, it looks like an asshole, and it has no scent. So, not for me, pass. Moving on to the Christmas products, I'm going to start by talking about a product that I did not pick up, and that is the Golden Pear Soap. Why not, Lainey? It sounds like it would smell amazing, and it's so cute. You're right, I agree, it sounds good. Last year, I ordered one from the UK. I was really excited about it. In fact, this was probably the product that I was most excited about. When I got it, it smelled like bug spray. I mean, it smelled like straight up Raid, and I'm not into that. That's just not what I want to smell when I'm trying to relax in the bathtub. And I don't know, maybe I got a bad batch because I did try the bath bomb earlier this year and that smelled amazing. That smelled the way I thought the soap was going to smell. But I'm not going to chance it and order it again. I'm going to wait and smell it in the store. But I seem to remember going to the store and smelling the soap in the store and it had that bug spray smell. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that that scent made me think about this roach-infested apartment that I lived in San Antonio. Now, I'm messy. I am super messy, but I'm not filthy. And so, I mean, why would roaches be attracted to clothes all over the floor? I don't leave food out. I don't shit on the floor. So I don't know why this apartment was so roachy. I think they were coming in through the fireplace, but anyway, I'm terrified of roaches. I mean, terrified. Literally, do I overuse that word? I know that a lot of people have pet peeves about the overuse of the word literally, and I try not to overuse it. I think I may have just overused it. But I do actually mean literally when I say literally, because one night my cat was running back and forth through the apartment. And I was at the computer, kind of, you know, not paying much attention. And I happened to look around while he's chasing this fucking roach that is like half the size of him. And my cat was fat. I mean, he was a big, big cat. And this roach was huge. And so I'm like, "Ah!" And so the roach ran into this little bag and the cat's over there playing with it. So I started throwing things at the bag to try to get the roach to run out, and I had my raid and I was ready, and I never could find the fucker. And so I literally packed a bag, went out the door, left extra food for the cat. Maybe that's why they were coming in. It doesn't matter. I went and stayed the night at a cheap motel, which was probably roach infested, but I didn't see any in the room. I went and spent the night at a cheap motel rather than staying in the apartment knowing that there was a roach running around. Yeah, it's mental. I know. Enough about bug spray scented soap. Let's talk about a really good product. This is the Cookie Dough Body Scrub. I've been using this for just a couple of days. And I'm over halfway through the jar. So this is, yeah, I have a problem. And this is going to be really bad when I run out of this and can't get it in the US for another month or two. Apologies for the awkward edit. I had to go have a little coughing fit. I drank some water. I'm good now. So when I first smelled this, I thought, okay, this smells like vanilla. That's all I could really smell. And I thought, that's fine. I like it, but I like my cookie dough scrub better. So a couple of years ago, I was baking ginger molasses cookies, and they're amazing. If you want the recipe, I'm happy to give it to you. And so my hands were, of course, disgusting. I make a huge mess when I cook or bake. And I had cookie dough all over my hands. I washed them after I was finished baking like a good little girl. And when I finished washing the dough off of my hands were so soft and they smelled so good. I thought, oh my gosh, I should package this in some cute little Christmassy packaging and sell it at farmers markets as a body scrub, not as a cookie dough, as a body scrub, because that shit was amazing. In fact, fuck asking me for it. I'm just gonna post the recipe in the description box. Seriously, whether you use it as a scrub or to bake cookies, use it as both because it's that good. So this guy contains vanilla absolute, almond essential oil, carob resinoid. Carob is like a chocolate substitute. I used to bake a lot of carob chip cookies when I was a vegan, cocoa powder, and hazelnut oil. Yeah, now that I know that all of those things are in this, I do smell them, but on first sniff, I pretty much just got vanilla. But okay, so we need to talk about my problem. Yeah, and I'm gonna have a little bit of withdrawal. You know what, maybe I'll make my own cookie dough scrub again. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, next item. This is the Penguin Bath Bomb. This is one of those bath bombs that comes apart, so you can get 2 baths out of this easily. And to me, he doesn't look like a penguin. To me, he looks like a robot, but he's still freaking cute no matter how you slice it. And it says orange oil in the ingredient list. Does he smell like an orange? No, I don't smell orange, but it's citrusy, but I don't think it's orangey. Maybe it'll smell orangey when I get it in the bathtub. And then we have Fireball. This reminds me of Cinders, but it isn't exactly like Cinders. I miss Cinders. Oh my gosh, that was one of my all-time favorites. But this does have the little popping candies in it like Cinders did, and it smells very similar, but I don't know. This bath bomb contains cinnamol. I have never heard of that. It's not cinnamon oil, cinnamol. That sounds like a cartoon character, Cinnamol, or like a Pokemon or something. Anyway, if you know what it is, let me know. It's some kind of cinnamon derivative, but I have no idea. It has almond oil and popping candy, so I'm really excited to use this, and I will let you know how similar it is to Cinders. And then we have another little pull-apart bath bomb. This one is called Fly Me to the Moon. So the top of the flying saucer comes off, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but look inside of the, oh, shit! We're okay. I don't know if this was intentional. I'm not gonna tip it quite as much, but it looks like little rocks inside of it. I think that that's so cool. And I watched a little video of this on the website, and this one looks like it's going to be very pretty. So again, Instagram video coming soon. And oh, this smells so good. The ingredients list orange oil and lime oil. I do smell some citrusy notes, but there's something else in here, and I'm not sure what it is, but it smells good to my nose. And then the last one is very near and dear to my heart. This one is called Let It Snow, and that is a Frozen reference. Let it snow, let it go. Anyway, this one is a sparkly, I don't know if it's supposed to be a massage bar, but it reminds me a little bit of my beloved glitter bug that I have featured on this necklace. Where is it? Here it is. You can get these little Lush necklaces. They have necklaces, earrings, bracelets, and these are little miniature Lush items made out of polymer clay. The website, the Etsy site is called Arts and Candies, and they're not paying me. They don't know who the fuck I am, but I will put the link to this website down below because it's definitely worth checking out if you are a Lush nerd like myself. So anyway, Let It Snow is a sparkly massage bar. I don't know if that's showing up. I've got it slathered all over myself. I don't know if the sparkle is picking up on camera. So I don't know if that's showing up, but please believe me when I say that this is absolutely beautiful. If you have pale skin like I do, I think that this would be very flattering on pale skin, at least I mean, I think it is. I feel very pretty in it. And I think that the glitter in this is much more finely milled. It isn't in your face like Glitterbug. Glitterbug had big chunks of glitter, which I liked, but I know a lot of people don't like. And the final note on this is it smells exactly like Twilight. So if you are a fan of the scent Twilight, you're gonna like this. So that concludes my Lush haul. As always, thank you so very much for joining me. Follow me on Instagram. I will follow you back. Throw me a pity like. Give me some encouragement to make some more videos. Very special shout out to you if you are watching this video on the toilet. And until next time, stay adorably obsessed with bath time.